When I brought my grandpa on the show this week, I didn't think it could reach new heights. But now, I have Africa's biggest content creator with almost 4 million Instagram followers and 500,000 YouTube subscribers to his name. It's my absolute pleasure to invite my close friend and personal mentor, Mr. Erick Omondi.
How are you? How are you? My name is Erick Omondi, and I'm here with my friend, and this is the barn, and this is where we party hard and hustle even harder. Do not touch that dial.
So Erick,
yes,
on this channel,
yes,
one of the main things we focus on,
yes,
is how to grow on social media.
Yes, yes.
And that's when I made it my mission to track you down.
Yes, you
with over 3 million Instagram followers.
3.9.
Okay, sorry. And 500,000 YouTube subscribers.
Yes.
I just have one simple question.
Yes, bro.
How did you do it?
It's an interesting process.
Right.
It's an exciting journey. And first of all, it's you know, what happened is that people sort of moved from analog to digital.
Right.
Like when I was growing up, everything was on TV. Everything, news, entertainment,
right,
was in the box.
Right.
You had to switch on the TV to get your news and to get your entertainment. But then now we moved from that to digital.
To the social media age.
Which now the TV now is the phone. Like from wherever you are, you can get news, you can get entertainment through your phone. And when I noticed that, you know, I used to be on TV initially,
right,
on Churchill Live. When I noticed that people were now watching stuff, then I knew this is where the money is at, and this is where the future is at. So I started consciously growing my channel the same way you are doing. I'm going to share with you videos. Then you can the editor can put them. I used to interview. I started interviewing a lady called Janet Mbugua, but I was doing it in a comic way.
All right.
Like you're more of
a serious financial.
I was doing the same thing, but I was doing news.
Right.
But then I would bring guests. And at that point, when I started, of course, within a few days, I had 1,000 followers.
Whoa.
Then the first 3 weeks I had like 10,000 because I was doing like
right,
3 clips per day. That was Facebook. Then I discovered Instagram.
Can I just interrupt you here, yes, real quick? Yeah. Most people do not get that success that you did earlier.
Yes.
Like they can't just go on Instagram today, post 3 posts per day, wait for 1 week, and they blow up, right?
Okay.
You reached your success really quickly.
Yes.
What do you attribute to getting to that?
So today, because of social media, anybody can blow up.
Right.
Any moment. You can blow up at any moment, anytime. You could be no one in that sphere. We've seen people like Aziad.
Right.
He did one dance. We've seen people like there's a guy called the Gideri man.
Right.
He was just on there, he was on to vote, he had a Gideri. And they blew up. So it has become much easier to acquire followers.
Really? Much easier?
Than during the days of TV. Right. Because you see, we only have like we had KTN, NTV, and Citizen.
Right.
And then you have 40 million Kenyans. So you have 40 million people looking for 3 spots.
Right.
But now you can create your own TV. This is a TV station.
That's exactly the way you want it.
Yes.
Right.
So this is your TV station. And as you grow your followership,
right,
your TV station grows. Yeah. So anyone can be anything.
Right.
With this new digital platform. I remember the world has become a village.
Right.
It's one thing. What I post here, someone in America will see it.
Wow.
Someone in Nigeria will see it.
So it's not like just KTN where there's like limited views.
In KTN, you'll see it in Kenya.
But here, someone in like Pakistan will see that. That's astonishing.
Because it's YouTube.
Right.
They just go and they'll see it in Pakistan, they'll see it in Jamaica. So that has made it blow up.
Right.
You see now, because there are no boundaries, there are no restrictions.
So it's like you can do what you want, when you want, and you're just one piece of content away.
One click, yes.
But touching on that a bit, like, you know, because of being on the Churchill show on TV and all, when you stepped into social media, you had that advantage many creators didn't have, right?
I did.
And that's not a bad thing. I believe playing with your comparative advantages is a very strong thing.
Yes.
But for many people starting, they literally have zero online
presence. Starting from
so how can they go from that? I'm 100% sure once you get those tens of thousands of followers, things become much easier and things flow. But that's the hard bit for most people.
So what I would, I'm a bit of I'm a bit extreme when it comes to content creation.
Right.
I do things that create conversations. Like I make sure that if I'm doing comedy, people laugh to death.
Right.
If I'm going to do something like
just like yesterday's post left me in tears, like where Uhuru Kenyatta was shaking you.
Yes, you see, like that. So I had the advantage of the initial television appearances, so people kind of knew me.
Right.
So me moving to Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, people just kind of followed me there.
Right.
But for someone who is starting from zero, what I would tell them
right.
is that it is not difficult and it's not easy. What you need to do is stand out.
And how do you do that?
So, but by standing, like now, if you're doing something with financial,
right,
finances, yeah. I mean, there are a million people who are doing stuff on
finance,
but you are the guy who got Erick Omondi on your channel because Erick Omondi has the most following. Yeah. And I'm gonna share this not because you're my friend, but because it's also important information for my followers. So go out of your way,
right,
to get people's attention because we are all fighting for the same audience.
So it's doing those things inside you you're afraid of.
Yes.
Like let me tell you, when calling you,
yes,
my heart was beating.
Yes.
Your manager would know. I call him 5-6 times. Will this guy come? Will this guy? Everything. But once we've started speaking, it's just like two ordinary people having a conversation.
You made the step. You sat and said, Erick.
Right.
Okay, where will I get this number? You got the number. So that process of you looking for the number, taking that deep breath and taking the risk. Let me call it not a risk, but let me call it the risk of looking for
putting yourself out there.
Out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's standing out. Yeah. That's standing out.
Right.
So you have to do things that will make you outstanding.
It's the things in your head which you think are too crazy.
Yes.
Just do them. Do it.
Go for them.
Yeah. Like honestly, like 2 years ago, I couldn't even imagine speaking to you, let alone having a whole system where we're shooting a video for my channel.
Yes.
But if you can dream it, you can do it. Because another human being was just like you, 2 hands, 2 legs, and he did it, so why not you? Right?
From the horse's mouth. You have to push it. What you are dreaming of or what you desire, most of them, when you use the word dream, it means it's something big. So most of us fear, like, will I ever get to? And so many of the things I've done are daring. Yeah.
Can you shed some examples of one of like the craziest thing you've done?
The craziest thing I've ever done is I took a flight
right
to New York.
Whoa.
And I wanted to be featured on the biggest comedy show
right
in the world.
And before you went on that flight, was there any prior conversation?
No, I didn't have any prior conversation.
So you just booked the ticket, got on the plane, and you were off. Crazy man.
I googled the studios.
Right.
It's Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, Jimmy Fallon.
Yes, I've been on the Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, damn.
It's on YouTube. I'll send it to you.
Oh, you have to.
Yes. So I went to NBC Studios. I went there. It was on a Tuesday. I got a ticket. I went in, and so Jimmy Fallon has this segment where I think it's during the break where I talk to the audience.
Right.
You know, when it starts recording, it's very serious, and then they go on a break.
Right.
As they do, there's a change up for a musician.
Right.
For the band. So it's like, hi guys, how you doing? Anybody with a question? Then he interacts with the audience.
And in that moment, you just stood up.
Waiting for that moment. He said, anyway, I was sure. Like, yeah, the gentleman at the back. And I was like, my name, I know I took it. Hi Jimmy, my name is Erick Omondi. I'm a comedian from Kenya. I am very funny. And then people laughed. People laughed. They said, Erick, you're from Kenya. And then it was Obama. Obama was the president.
Oh, yeah.
So he joked, said, Obama? I said, yeah, he's actually, then I asked him, do you look like, there's a joke I do, what we looking like Obama? And he's like, nah. And then he said, what's your question?
Right.
I said, I told him, my dream is that one day you will give me a chance, just 1.5 minutes to make these people laugh. So I was expecting him. So I took the flight because I knew the worst he would do is, okay, no. I'll give you, or say no, or give me a chance, a date. So where I messed, I told him, give me 1.5 minutes, one day. You know what he did? He said, okay.
Oh, there and then.
He just said, okay.
In front of all this audience, come up.
Okay, come. I'm like, what's going on? If you look at the clips on YouTube, I didn't go towards him.
Right.
I said, Erick, come. Then he just stood up and started walking towards me.
Right.
So he came and gave me the mic. He said, calm down. I did exactly as I asked. Almost 2 minutes. People laughed. Yeah. Now that was a daring move.
Right.
So today, I have become not even a friend. That is a deeper meaning. I'm an acquaintance. Of Jimmy Fallon. He knows me. I know him.
And if it wasn't that risk you took on yourself, you wouldn't be sharing this story today.
Yes. So we're still on the topic of how do you therefore start from nowhere. We don't have the advantage of Erick Omondi. You need to be daring. You need to go all out. Yeah?
Right.
You will stand out every day, every time. You will.
Be you and the best you can possibly be.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, Eric, another topic our channel focuses primarily on is how to make money online.
Yes.
And as literally the king of comedy Africa, I have to ask you, I know this is a sensitive topic,
Yes.
but you're going to have to give me the numbers.
I will.
I'm sorry.
I will.
For beginners who are beginning this social media game
Yes.
and want to escape their 9-to-5 jobs,
Yes.
right? What are some of the amounts of money they can expect to make? Some of the passive income streams that are available to them online,
Okay.
and in how long can they expect to make this money using the best practices and, like you say, just doing them. So let's say the content box is ticked.
Okay.
They're creating fabulous content that people enjoy.
Yes.
How do they monetize that?
So there are different platforms.
Right.
All these platforms can be monetized. There is a YouTube, there is Instagram, there is Facebook.
By the way, follow me on all of mine. Link in the description.
So YouTube can be automatically monetized.
Right.
Instagram not yet, but I make most of my money from Instagram.
Really? A
Yes.
platform that cannot be monetized?
Yes, I have
That's
monetized
interesting.
it. That's very interesting. And
Right.
I'll explain to you how. Because my biggest platform is Instagram. I have personally monetized it this way. I have over 3.9 million followers.
Let's call it 4.
Let's call it 4 million. Let's round it up to the
Let's
nearest.
round it up.
So that's 4 million. Any client, any product, any event would want to tap into my following.
Right.
Because the insights are there. If you click, now that's the best thing that Meta or Facebook has done for us. Just from a click, you can show your client, Nairobi, we have this. These are the ages. It's our reach in Dar es Salaam.
Right.
Reach in, to some extent, that you can even now push it to we have to work it. So with that, I'm able to sell. Remember, we're running a TV station. The
Right.
same way Citizen sells adverts
Right.
during news with their prime time.
Oh, so it's brand promotions.
Brand promotions.
Right. And how do you ask for that initial amount of money from your clients? Because I'm sure in the beginning people would be so scared of asking these huge sums.
You have to grow